Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Cody. I am a Muslim. I converted about 7 or 8 years ago, and I decided to make a channel so that I can start giving back to the Muslim community. Um, I am a mental health therapist, or at least I was. I have several degrees in psychology, counseling. I also have a degree in mathematics, and right now I'm a researcher in artificial intelligence in quantum. Um, but I wanted to bring some of the gifts that Allah bestowed upon me to the community, um, and start giving back. And the way I think I can do this is through education. Education in mental health and in areas that culturally in Islam, it can sometimes be harder to talk about, can be uncomfortable, um, and and difficult to get through. But gosh, mental health affects so much of us, including things like addiction, um, and stuff like that, which is, I think, personally even harder to talk about, um, from a Islamic perspective. Simply because it's supposedly not a part of our customs and traditions. And so that's what I think I can bring. I think I can bring a softer touch to it, while also being mindful of the Quran and its teachings, and um, give something like a platform for us to discuss things that are serious, that affect us in the world that we live in today, but also, um, bring some levity to it and some hope, and maybe even reach out to others and explain Islam as somebody who um, is a convert. Revert. I really wasn't a Christian prior to. I was more of an atheist, but Allah opened my heart, um, and here we are. I'm very much kind of a Sufi in practice. If I were to describe my tastes, I do a lot of meditation, um, and mental health prep work and spiritual work to make myself fit and useful. Um, and I, of course, follow all the tenets of Islam to the best of my ability. Um, and one of the things that I love about this channel is I named it Imperfect Islam because I think we can get hung up on doing it perfectly, when Allah made us imperfect, perfectly imperfect, right? And so I want to remind us with that name and remind myself, I guess, that it's a practice in getting there and that it's about submission and growth. It's about what's in your heart and what's your intent. And we're human, we're little humans, right? We're supposed to make mistakes and learn from them. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a good test, would it? If it was easy and perfect. So I hope to bring some of my gifts to the stage. Please subscribe. Help me build the community so that we can do some outreach work within the Muslim community and outside of the Muslim community. I'm a huge fan of connecting with all of the Abrahamic religions and belief systems. My partner is Catholic, but we pray in my fashion and in hers. So she'll say all of my prayers and sometimes lead. And then we say the Lord's Prayer, which is also something very dear to my heart as well. So I can't wait to establish this channel as something that truly feels like I'm called to do instead of forced to do. And I really hope to turn it into something that can be useful to the community and maybe even make a living doing. It's been a long time since I did work in the mental health community, but boy, I miss it. I miss giving back in that way in the true way, right? I've done a lot of interesting things in the science world. Have been published, and I've learned a lot about artificial intelligence and where all that's going. Um, but it's not my heart. My heart is um, my heart is towards God and all of the best names that He has, right? Um, Allah, God, Yahweh, the Great Spirit, Wankatanka, right? Whatever it is, all the best names belong to Allah, and that's what I hope to bring with this channel. I hope to connect, allow us to connect, um, and talk about the things that, uh, if we can get through them, if you were to speak to them and move through them, imagine how much closer you could be, right, to Allah and to yourself and to your community. And so I want to bring awareness to those really challenging topics: addiction, relationships. I want to talk about all of that. So um, I hope that you'll help me build this together. I really want to do this as a community, and I'm super looking forward to building this and getting your support. Thank you so much. Salam, and have a wonderful day. Okay.